Afternoon baseball here on the show. Today we've got a good matchup ahead between the Machine and the Cincinnati Reds. It's Reds baseball next on the show. Garrett Richards, the California-born right-hander, is on the mound. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, Matt, I'm a big fan of Garrett Richards. This guy's stuff is unbelievable. 95 to 97 miles an hour with sink. And sometimes that fastball he throws, it has a mind of its own. Sometimes it sinks, sometimes it cuts. Good, hard, vicious breaking slider, and his changeup has gotten better. The key to Garrett Richards is staying healthy, and if he's healthy and brings his A game, he has the potential to throw a no-hitter every time he takes the bump.
Ken Griffey is in to start things off here as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. And guys, these Reds, as they enter play here this afternoon, they did get the win last time out, but it hasn't been the best week for them as they've won just twice in their last 6 tries.
Yeah, Matty, when you get off to a slow start, all you want to do is get back to that 500 number, and you don't care how you get there. Well, this team has done exactly that, and today starts the first day. Hopefully they find a way to get a win, 1 game over 500, and everybody is feeling good about the season.
Popped up, and that'll get down for a base hit.
The mark of a great pitcher is the ability to put people away when you have 2 strikes on him. He wasn't able to do it to start the game. Let's see if he makes the adjustment.
Stepping into the box, Paul Molitor. And as you take a look at the splits here, he's actually better against right-handed pitching this season. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And a pitch out. Nothing doing, though, and that's ball 1. And there are our umpires for this one. Working the plate is Dave Lawrence.
Dan, we got Dave Lawrence behind the dish tonight. One of the best in the business, in my opinion, but sometimes has a tendency to fall into a pattern where he's given a little bit too much on that outside corner.
Yeah, D-Road, one of the things he'll do, he'll open up that outside corner, especially with left-handed batters.
The 1-1 home. Grounded back up the middle. Fielded cleanly. Step on the bag for 1. Back to Freeman, not in time, and they'll just get the 1.
After fielding this one cleanly, you see he tries to take it himself at second base, but they just can't turn the double play.
Digging in, Joe Morgan. And as we give you a look at his splits, he's had the better of right-handers this season, no doubt about that. Here's the first pitch to him. Curveball just misses apparently. 1-0.
Hey, it's nearly impossible to turn 2 with a guy that could run like this. It's even harder when he comes out of the box hitting from the left side. You really need something tailor-made to even have a chance to get him at first.
2-0 now. Runner goes. Pitch is a cold strike. The throw. Oh, and he throws it away. Fortunately, the center fielder's in the right spot.
Good steal of second there, and that really sets up the middle of this order to drive in a run and break this scoreless ball game. Always great if you can score first early in the game.
And he connects with it. This one's hit deep out to left center field. But this is taken in on the warning track as the runner will tag from second. And he's up to third safely now with 2 gone in the inning. Time now to give you a look at the batting order for the visiting squad. Mark DeRosa, what's your take on him this afternoon on the road?
This is not even a stat you probably would have even looked at 10 years ago. The fact that this team's last in walks in today's game bodes a lot of trouble. They will swing at the rosin bag. Do not expect this pitcher to come over the heart of the plate in any meaningful position because he knows he's going to get a lot of swing and miss.
Comes set, the 0-1. Softly hit to short. Throw on to first, gets him, and the side is retired. Greg Maddux, a right-hander from the state of Texas, is the man on the mound here. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, you want to know if this guy's one of the better pitchers in the league? Well, how about this? Batters are hitting under 200 against this guy for the year, so he's done a good job against both righties and lefties. And I'm looking for him to be just as dominant in this one.
At the plate, Kenny Lofton. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. And now the third baseman sneaks into position to cover a potential drag bunt. First offering on its way. Here's a cold strike about thigh high, 0-1. So guys, our visitors, as they take the field following a scoreless top half. Despite the loss last time out, they'd won 4 in a row, so they'd been on a nice little roll here.
Yeah, Matty, this team finds itself with a huge lead, double digits right now, and climbing, playing really good baseball. Some people will say, oh, you don't want to have that big a lead, you start resting on your laurels. I look at it the other way, man. You've earned the right to kind of get some guys off their feet if the manager wants to. There's a lot of different ways you can go about it. This team's focused and playing really good baseball. I would not worry about it. Keep pushing the throttle.
Time now for a look at the hometown Reds starting lineup card in this one. What's the word on them as they try to split the series, Mark?
Matty, this lineup is built on one thing. Their best tool is the fact that they have amazing speed up and down the lineup. I don't even think the third base coach gives a steal sign. I think a lot of these guys have the green light. So be on the lookout for that today.
Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1.
Hey, this guy's nasty on the mound, and to check swing and not chase that one puts himself right back in the count.
A swing and a ground ball to third. The 1-2 is swung on and missed. Strike 3.
It's always nice to keep a guy that has good wheels off base, and that's just what they did right there. Big strikeout, keep that guy off the base path.
Here's the first baseman, Freddie Freeman. And he's first pitch swinging here as he lines this one into left field for a base hit.
Well, that's something you see often in batting practice. Guys using the whole field there, D-Row. I like to see that. A lefty that's just not always pull happy.
100%, Dan. The pitchers have gotten so much nastier in today's game that if you're not willing to play with the entire field, you're going to struggle.
Brian Anderson is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. And it's 1-1. Freeman is off at first with 2 away. And he fouls this one off. The 1-2 is swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. Reds leave 1, and this is still a 0-0 ball game. Second inning set to go, and that'll bring in the right fielder, Jay Bruce.
The right fielder, Jay Bruce.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Second inning starts with a fastball that misses. It's 1-0. And it's a called strike to even the count at 1.
Look at the radar gun on that slider. Off-speed pitch, 91 miles an hour. That's just pure filth.
Now here's the pitch. Fouled off. The 1-2. Fouled away. He'll try again. 1-2. And they really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out. That was a nasty looking slider that time.
Yeah, that was really well executed, Matt. A classic strikeout pitch. You think it's fastball middle in, then it starts bearing in on your back leg, and unless you hit it out front, there's nothing much you can do with that.
So now to the plate, Tony Gwynn leaps high as he makes the catch. Well done.
Off the bat, that had soft base hit written all over it, but a nice snag there by the infielder on that soft liner that could have been a potential base hit.
Now at the plate, Benito Santiago. And as you check out his righty-lefty splits, no surprise that he hits better against southpaws than he does against right-handers. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. No score here as we play inning number 2. He starts to go around, but the home plate umpire says he held up ball 2.
Wow, that pitch wasn't even close, and he almost chased it. If I'm the pitcher, I'm going to expand the zone even more in the next one.
Now a ball fouled down the right field line out of play, so that'll move the count to 2-2 now. Pitch on the way. Line to the right side, and that's in there, so perhaps some life here with 2 men out.
Hey, just a nice piece of hitting right there. He's able to keep his hands inside that ball, stay square as long as possible, and feed it into the opposite field for a base hit.
Striding in for his first at-bat, Cal Ripken, as he's been in a pretty good stretch over the last 10 or so ball games. And here's a called strike to the 36-year-old veteran. It's 0-1. Has a look, now the pitch. High and deep down the left field line. And this will not be caught. It's a foul ball. Pitch popped up. Freeman waits on it. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and a man left. We'll go to the bottom half of inning number 2. And we are tied 0. Standing in, Robbie Grossman, as they'll have 5, 6, and 7 here to start the home half of the second. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Checks his swing, but this pitch is right there for strike 1. And here's a swing and a miss as he falls behind 0-2.
Got to pitch to the ballpark's dimensions right here. Love the execution of that pitch down in the zone. Got to keep the ball in the yard.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And it's fouled away. The 0-2 once more.
Count is 1-2.
After multiple pitches were fouled off, it gets a little disappointing as a pitcher. So you think to say, I'm going to throw one way off the plate and see if he'll chase it. Didn't happen.
2-2 the count. Locked in a good battle. Here comes another one. He stays alive, still 2-2. And now a pitch on the way. Base hit into right center. This will kick up against the wall now. And the Reds get a man into scoring position on the leadoff double.
You could tell he was thinking fastball all the way here, and that's exactly what he got. He was able to get the bat hit out front and pull it into the gap into right center. Now they're set up pretty nicely for a good inning after that leadoff double.
Evans is simply an all-around great defensive outfielder. Not only does he have great range and great hands, he's also got a plus arm, one that base runners and base coaches certainly have to be mindful of.
Absolutely. When you were in the meeting room.
This ball's down, and that could bring in a run. Now a long throw home. And not in time as the run scores.
Boy, that has to feel good as a hitter, D-Roy. Get that base hit to give your team the lead. You have to feel good when you get down to first base.
Yeah, it's just a nice approach. You see him turn to his boys right there and get fired up with the dugout. 100%, not trying to do too much, able to quiet the moment down, center himself, and come through in a big spot.
On the ground to the left side. And the off-balance throw gets him. Nice play for the out. So here's Eduardo Escobar. He went deep in the contest last night. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Gwynn is right there as he'll put it away without much problem for the second out. And no tag at second. He'll head back there with 2 away now.
The pitcher, Garrett.
Now to the plate, the pitcher, Garrett Richards. And a chance now to increase his lead if he can deliver something here with 2 gone. 0-1 the count. 0-1 count, the pitch. A great job of changing speeds there. It's 0-2.
Hey, I know it's the pitcher at the plate, but he's going to grind it out right here. He's got a chance to help himself, and nothing's a bigger backbreaker to a team than watching the pitcher drive in the run.
Throw in time, and the side is retired. It's a run on 2 hits here for Cincinnati. We'll go now to the top of the... Digging in now, Greg Maddux. 9-1-2 due up.
Greg Maddux.
Too high that time with the inning's first pitch. Hits ball 1. And he takes a called strike 1. And he pumps the fastball by him here. 1-2 now. And he wasn't going to hit that one with an or. The strikeout, and there's 1 gone. Digging in to try it again, Ken Griffey. He reached on a single in his first try. Now the pitch. Swing and a miss on the slider. 0-1. Swing and a liner. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
Hey, sometimes you just got to tip your cap right there. You execute a nice pitch down in the zone, think you're going to get a ground ball or a swing and a miss, and you find yourself with a man on first. Got to regroup.
Into the box, Paul Molitor, as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. Reached by way of a fielder's choice his first time around. 0-1 count. Here it comes. And this is high, a ball and a strike. He broke out the slide step there, Danny.
Yeah, he's clearly thinking about the steal right here. Didn't happen, but the cat-mouse game continues on.
1-1 home. He's running, heading out towards shallow right. And that's in there. Base hit. And they'll have runners at the corners following the 1-out single.
Boy, is that a thing of beauty right there. Hit and run to perfection, D-Row. Runners at first and third.
Yeah, it's exactly what you're trying to do. You don't see it in today's game too much. There's a lot of moving parts, a lot of walks, homers, and strikeouts. But right there, manager sets it in motion, and the hitter just executes to perfection.
So far, 0 for 1 with a flyout. The 0-1 pitch.
I know he buried that slider in right there, but that's a dangerous pitch. If he doesn't pot commit and bury that inside, it leaks out over the plate. He can get hurt with that pitch.
Look out, a fastball up near his dome, and that'll wake you up a bit.
I'll tell you, there was intent behind that pitch. I'm not saying he was trying to hit him, but when you're facing a guy like this, you don't want him to get too comfortable in that batter's box.
All even now, 2-2. Runners are at first and third, 1 away. And he popped him up. Escobar into shallow left, but he won't get there. It falls in. And the run will score from third as that ties things at 1.
Hey, D-Row, they're making this guy pay. That's 3 straight singles and a run driven in.
Yeah, nothing hit extremely hard. Killing him softly, station to station with those knocks.
At the plate, Andrew Jones, as he takes a called strike at the knees. It's 0-1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. And he falls behind. 0-2. Slider gets him swinging. 2 gone.
Pretty textbook pitching right there. Jump ahead in the count 0-2 and then start working outside the zone. Easier said than done, but that's the way to do it.
From the stretch, Jay Bruce is in for his second plate appearance as he looks at a ball that's 1-0.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
And he fouls this one off. Bruce, the former Philly, he was acquired via trade last year.
I know he'd tell you he'd like to be playing a little bit better, but I think it's as advertised for this ball club right now. I think the manager is getting exactly what they expected. It's going to be back to some serious tee work if he can't put that pitch in play right in his wheelhouse.
Waved at and missed for the 3rd out. Not much of a chance at hitting that one, and the inning is over. So it's a run on 3 hits, no errors, and 2 men left on. We'll move on.
Welcome back as the Reds look to get the offense going in the 3rd, and this is a lineup that has had its struggles this season. And a big part of the problem has been a noticeable lack of power. They're near the bottom of the league in both home runs and slugging percentage, which in today's game makes it very difficult to generate very much in the runs column. One member of the front office told me, you have to be able to drive the baseball, even if that doesn't always mean hitting home runs. We aren't doing that, so we have a lot to figure out moving forward to put ourselves in a better position. For now, we'll have to wait and see what kind of adjustments they can make, guys.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. Now a throw over to first. Dive, but he's back. To the plate now, Jackie Robinson, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. Looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. The 0-1 and a pitch out, nothing doing though, and that's ball 1. Leadoff man aboard here in a 1-1 ball game. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. It's 3 balls and a strike to Jackie Robinson. Freddie Freeman there. He'll hit next. Swing and a liner. Foul. And another foul ball. Making him sweat out there. The 7th pitch coming up. Another one sent foul. Still 3 balls and 2 strikes. The 8th pitch of the at-bat. Swing and a liner.
Hey, have an AB right here. I know it's frustrating the heck out of the pitcher. You keep fouling these pitches off, maybe one misses over the heart of the plate.
Skied into very shallow right. And this is taken in out there by Bruce for the first out. But he's safe at first as he gets back in time.
Now back, first baseman, Freddie.
So 1 gone now in the Cincinnati 3rd. And in to bat next, one of the best run producers in the game, the left-handed hitting first baseman, Freddie Freeman. As a look, now the pitch. Runner on first here with 1 gone and a 1-1 tie. Now a throw over, and he just manages to get his hand in. And another throw over, and he has to dive, but he's back in easily. Late decision to swing that time, and as a result, it's 0-2. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone.
This has not been a weekend to remember for him. He's just been completely lost at the plate, flailing all over the place. Now that's his 6th strikeout of the series. They've really got him figured out.
Standing in now, Brian Anderson, as he will take strike one on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
I know that feeling. Played 14 years in the big leagues and still can't hit a slider.
0-2, here it comes. A breaking ball swung on and missed, and he's set down for the second time this afternoon. One left for Cincinnati. Through 3 complete, all tied 1 apiece. Digging in, Tony Gwynn, as we begin the top of the 4th.
The left fielder, Tony Gwynn.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Swing and a miss, and he needs a little discipline here. 0-2.
He is in complete command out on the mound today. He's got all 4 corners locked in, and now he's raising eye levels to boot.
Hit on the ground out to short. Throw to first in time. 1 gone here in the 4th. So with 1 away, let's punch up the graphic and show you the pitch speed comparison for the 2 starters here in the 4th inning. And whoa, you see the big number. How about 99 for a top speed? Not too many guys around the league can match that. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Benito Santiago will stand in for a second time here as he swings and misses there. It's 0-1.
Classic case of the front shoulder flying open on that off speed. Needs to stay compact and stay in the big part of the field.
1-1 the count now. Here's the pitch. Line to the right side. Evans is there. 2 down.
The batter, number 8.
At the plate, Cal Ripken. He's 0 for 1 thus far. First pitch on its way. In there for strike 1. 0-1.
Hey, he's got great feel for that pitch right there. He can throw it anytime he wants for a strike.
Slow little roller to third. Right to him. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Just about set to go for the last of the 4th. But before we do that, here's Heidi Watney.
Matt, I had a chance to talk about the state of the Reds offense with their manager between innings, and overall he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. Yes, they've only scored 1 run, but he said they've done a great job of forcing the pitch count up, and he thinks that's going to lead to more offense for them as this game goes on.
Leading off for the Reds.
All right, thanks, Heidi.
The left fielder,
Robbie Grossman is in to start things off as he looks at a ball to start the inning. 1-0. Good zip on that one as he just throws it by him for strike 1. And able to lay off the fastball away here. 2-1 now.
You know he's probably cheating on that inside pitch after he got jammed earlier. If you're on the mound right now, you want to try to hit that outside corner, and there's a pretty good chance you'll get him to roll over something.
And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out.
I'll tell you, it's hard to get more of a confidence boost than striking out the best hitters in the lineup back to back to back. He's looking really sharp right now.
Stepping in now, Dwight Evans. Swing and a line drive. Foul. A base hit in his first trip. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Waved at and missed, and he's behind 0-2.
This lineup is flailing right now. They're having a hard time just making contact, let alone putting the ball in play.
Swing and a miss on the fastball that time. Out number 2.
Well, he's really rolling on the mound right now. All you have to do is look at the last 4 hitters for evidence. All 4 of them have gone down on strikes, as you're seeing here. That's not easy to do, so you know he's got to be pretty dialed in out there.
Into the box now, Jorge Alfaro. As he'll take a breaking ball too low, and it's 1-0. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. Just missing here, 2-0.
2-0.
Here's the pitch. And a good comeback fastball there. It's 2 balls and a strike. 1 run, 4 hits, and no errors in the game for Cincinnati thus far. 2 balls and 2 strikes to the Reds catcher.
Wow, that's 4 straight Ks. He's knocking them down. He's looking for number 5 right here.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. Reds are down in order. 5th inning coming up, tied at 1. Sliding into the box, Greg Maddux. He'll start things out against Garrett Richards as we get the inning underway. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. There's a good fastball on the outside corner as he'll take a look at strike 1.
Really feels like he's just on cruise control out there on the mound right now.
Boy, this is a tight one. You kind of get the feeling like the next team that scores is going to win this one.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And a swing and a miss there on a late breaking slider as he set down on strikes for the 2nd time this afternoon. So the batting order turns over now and set to go Ken Griffey. Couple of singles to his credit thus far. In there, 0-1.
Looked like he was going to wait him out, see if he was going to come over the heart of the plate. Well, newsflash, he is, and this hitter's going to adjust his batting gloves, and he better be ready in the box.
Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1. The 1-1. And he popped him up. Robinson has a play, and that's the 2nd out of the inning.
Now batting.
Ready for another shot now. Paul Molitor. Last time through was a base hit. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Now a swing, and he pops him up. This is right out in front of the mound. Alfaro is there to make the catch, and the side is retired. Set now for the bottom of the 5th, and that'll bring up Eduardo Escobar.
Shortstop.
Lifted the other way down the left field line. And this will wind up a foul ball. The 0-1 on its way. Oh, and they still have no answer for him up there. 6 straight punch-outs now, and there's 1 away.
Well, that call looked like it was a little in the pitcher's favor, but it wasn't outrageous. Hey, listen, calling balls and strikes is a really tough job, and even the best are going to miss some from time to time, especially when they're sort of borderline like that last one. Not sure the hitter would want to hear that, though.
At the plate now, Garrett Richards, as he'll take one on the inside corner at the knees. It's strike 1.
Hey, he's rolling so far in this one as we head into middle part of this game. How about 90% of his first pitches have been for strikes? If he continues to do that, he just might finish this one.
Make it 7 in a row. My gracious, he is simply unhittable right now. 2 away.
Wow, talk about mowing him down. How about 2 strikeouts on 6 pitches? He isn't messing around, and these last 2 batters have had no answer for what he's throwing up there.
Here's the first pitch to him. Swing and a line drive. And that'll get down for a 2-out single.
Hey, guys, that's an excellent job right there. That's a back foot slider. Usually those are kryptonite for most batters, and he's able to fight it off, keep his hands inside the baseball, and deliver a base hit.
Jackie Robinson is in for a 3rd plate appearance as he watches one miss inside. It's 1-0. From the stretch. Softly hit here to the left side. But an easy play over at 3rd, and that'll be that. Reds leave 1. We've played 5 full, tied at 1 aside. New inning set to get underway, and Joe Morgan strides up to the plate. First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
This guy's been really on point so far, but it's not getting any easier. He has to get through 4, 5, and 6 right here.
Cue shot here out towards short. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the sixth. So digging in now, Andrew Jones. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Swing and a miss on the slider, 0-1. Swing and a liner. Foul. And this is swung out and missed, so it's 2 up, 2 down to start the sixth inning. Here's Jay Bruce now. He's struck out twice thus far, so we'll see if he can fare any better here. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Hit sharply on the ground. Scooped up. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and that brings in Freddie Freeman.
The first baseman.
Pitch on the way.
Freeman.
Rolled slowly down the third baseline. Throws in time, and that's out number 1.
Now batting, the third baseman, Brian.
Ready now for Cincinnati, Brian Anderson. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. Fouled off. Hits are even right now at 5 aside. A little bit off the outside. It's 1-2. Shoots this one over to first. Reined in. And he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted. So he's just a third of an inning away from putting up another 0 as we take a look at the ball clubs with the lowest team ERAs. And we find that this pitching staff currently leads the NL in that department. Robbie Grossman is the batter now as he looks at a ball of 1-0. Molitor scoops it up. Throw not nearly in time as he reaches it first.
Yeah, that's great hustle right there out of the box. Not everybody's getting it right out of the chute from step 1, but I have to ask you, Dan, how frustrating executing a pitch and there's an infield knock.
It is, D-Roy, and you can read that right off the bat as a pitcher. You can read the angle. You know that that ball is going to be hit on the ground, and you're thinking deep down inside, okay, there's a quick out, and it just wasn't meant to be.
Now a swing and a bouncing ball for Joe Morgan at second. He'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. 1 left for Cincinnati, still tied 1 apiece. Striding in, Tony Gwynn. He'll start the 7th, and Dan, as a former pitcher yourself, you must be enjoying this. Lots of good pitching and defense today.
Oh, that's one of the keys. We're seeing a lot of strikes. We're seeing a lot of swings. We're seeing some great plays on defense. This has been a snappy one up to this point.
Hey, it's a game of execution. If the pitcher stays right there, this lineup's going to continue to have a tough time.
This is hit the other way out toward left field. Grossman arranged to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the first out. Standing in, Benito Santiago. He's 1 for 2 in the ballgame. Line toward the gap in left center. And that ball gets down out near the wall and should be extra bases. And he is into second base with 1 away as the go-ahead run.
Well, he was definitely struggling coming into this one, but I think we can say that cold streak is officially over. That's his 2nd hit of the game, and it goes for extra bases. We'll see now if this game proves to be a huge turning point for him.
Cal Ripken is at the plate as he looks at ball 1. No hits to this point. Now the 1-0 is in there for strike 1. And now the Reds are going to get the bullpen moving here, and it's a lefty and a right-hander up and throwing. Hit in the air down the right field line. And foul. he got him. Got him with a good high fastball there. Danny, we see a lot of that pitch in strikeout situations these days. What makes it so effective?
I think, Matt, what makes it such a tough pitch is we're changing eye levels. That fastball up looks so enticing to hit that you think you see that ball.
Hold on now. That ball is down and could score a run. Oh, and he can't come up with it. The runner from second crosses the plate. It's now a 2-1 ball game.
Dan, you'll take RBIs any way you can get them, but when they give your team the lead in the late innings, man, that feels good.
Oh, it especially does, especially when you start to score runs late in the game off of quality pitching. When runs are at a premium, that's when it makes you feel really good about yourself.
And that'll bring in Ken Griffey Sr. as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one.
I really like how he's been attacking hitters early in these ABs. He's thrown strikes on the first pitch to over 70% of the guys he's faced so far.
And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball one. Liner towards second, but this won't get over the second baseman's glove as he's got it to end the inning. It's a run on 2 hits, 1 left. On now to the bottom of inning number 7. Indiana leads it 2-1. Ready once again, Jorge Alfaro. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by 1. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
So this has been another fine outing for him this afternoon as we check out the league leaders in ERA. And as you can see there, he in fact leads the NL in that category. Ready for another chance? Eduardo Escobar. 0 for 2 for him to this point. And that's on the outside corner for a strike. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Well, he got the leadoff guy in inning on a ground out, and now he's 0-2 to start this at bat. He looks really sharp so far to start the 7th.
And he struck him out. So double digits now. 10 strikeouts for him thus far.
Man, this guy's on his game today, not only when he's throwing strikes, but how about the amount of strikeouts? And what's even more impressive, no walks up to this point. So he's pounding that zone with strikes, and he's making these hitters swing the bat.
I had him guessing that time as he's barely able to foul it away. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2.
Hey, this guy's got to be pretty proud of what he's done so far. It's never easy to pitch on the road, but to have this kind of outing in a ballpark that is notoriously known as being hitter-friendly, it's been a treat to watch.
And yet another strikeout here. His 11th of the ball game, and this one ends the inning. 1-2-3 go the Reds. Our score remains 2-1. Joe Kelly has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th. All set for the start of the inning, and standing in is the veteran third baseman, Paul Molitor. The pitch. Right there for strike one. And now a right-hander's begun to loosen up in the Cincinnati bullpen. Here's the pitch. And boy, this at-bat is not starting off well as he's behind 0-2 now. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Kelly, a 6'1" right-hander. He was taken in the very late rounds during the 2020 draft.
I know this guy wouldn't go into the category of superstar, but to grind out the career he has being drafted where he was, my hat's off to him.
The 1-2 is a wave and a miss. He struck him out. There's the look at the final line for the Reds starter, and he'll be very happy with how the day went.
One of the big keys to having a good pitching performance is not being afraid to throw the ball into the strike zone, and this guy certainly wasn't in this one. didn't allow a walk all game long.
Joe Morgan stands in as he looks at a called strike. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Our pitcher's duel continues here. 2-1 score as we play the 8th. And he gripped that one a bit too tightly as it broke down and just about got him.
Well, we all know he can burn on a base pass, right? But that's a little tougher to do when you've got a nice goose egg on your leg. It's tough to do like that.
The 1-2 pitch is put in play to the right side of the infield. Gonna be a tough play. Off balance throw, but he couldn't get enough on it, so it'll be scored as an infield single. Maybe getting a little jumpy in the box, so he steps out and asks for time. So now to the plate, Andrew Jones, as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Swing and a miss by Andrew as he was shooting for the downs there. It's 0-2. 1 out, 1 on in a 1-run game. Here's a look over to first, and he's back standing. Here's the 0-2. Got him! And he goes down on strikes for the 3rd time.
Pretty standard pitch sequence right there. Just how you draw it up in a perfect world. Jump ahead 0-2, and then you toss a changeup in the dirt to get him to chase for a strikeout on 3 pitches. If only it were always that easy.
Jay Bruce is next as he finds himself behind 0-1. So far this season, Bruce begins play with a slugging percentage north of .525. Certainly a line he can take pride in. Comes set and the 0-1. Big swing at the knuckle curve, gets nothing but air. 0-2 now.
He's staring a hat trick in the face right now after that swing. He has just got to find a way to zone up a little bit more. You cannot expect to make solid contact chasing stuff outside the zone.
2 out with the man at first. And again a throw, keeping particularly close tabs on him. Working for the punch out and the offering. He struck him out, the 3rd time he's fanned in the game. Bottom of the inning now, and at the plate will be the speedy outfielder Kenny Lofton, and now the 3rd baseman sneaks into position to cover a potential drag bunt. And this pitch is taken on the inner half for strike 1.
This guy's throwing a gem so far. Biggest key, 80% of his first pitches have been for strikes.
1-1 to the Reds leadoff man. Two balls and a strike. To 2-2 now.
You see there, the pitch count is up to 88, and at this point in the game, that's a good place to be. So I think we'll see him stay out there for at least a little while longer.
And the throw to first is in time, 1 gone. So you've got to figure he's got a good chance here to finish this one off. And with that in mind, we take a look at the league leaders in complete games. And as you can see there, he finds himself in a flat-footed tie for the National League lead in that category. Down the left field line and deep. And that's going to land foul. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Drilled right back up the middle, and that finds its way into center for a 1-out base hit.
There's a hard hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dad. Sent it back right where it came from.
Now time is called, and this could very well be to buy a few more pitches for those relievers. Now the outfield shifts into a no doubles defense after getting the sign from the dugout, basically playing to keep the ball in front of him no matter what. Freddie Freeman comes on with one gone here as he looks at a called strike one. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. 0-1, here it comes. There's the fastball that gets the lower part of the zone, called for a strike.
After two great pitches, he has a lot of options right now. He could bounce something or go elevated fastball.
1 run, 7 hits, and no errors in the game for Cincinnati thus far.
And he's just rolling right now, and even dozens strikeouts for him in the ballgame.
That's a big strikeout there with the tying run over at first base. Now, with 2 outs, it becomes a lot more difficult to manufacture that guy home. Probably need a ball in the gap to give him a chance.
In now, Brian Anderson, as he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball 1. He could really use a knock here. 0-for-3 in the game so far. Quick check on that tying run at first. A runner on first with 2 away. Got him to swing at a pitch below the knees. 1-1.
He clearly is flat out not seeing the ball today. 2 strikeouts already, and that last swing at a pitch out of the zone has me thinking he could be looking at a hat trick.
Now a ball swung on and heading for the stands in right, and that'll move the count to 1-2 now. And he's got another one. 13 strikeouts now, and the inning is over. Reds leave 1. They're down 2-1. All set to start the 9th in this one, and that'll bring forth the veteran outfielder, Tony Gwynn. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Here we go with inning number 9 as the first pitch misses for ball 1. The 1-0 home is looked at for the first strike. And they'll run this one in on him, and he can't connect, so he finds himself down 1-2 now.
Boy, that's a jam shot right there. That's as good as it gets, in my opinion. Woo, up and in.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Breaking ball, and he gets him to chase it in the dirt. Alfaro recovers, and he makes the throw to first. Gwynn is retired, and there's 1 away. Trying to pick things up where he left off, Benito Santiago. 2 for 3 with a double on his line so far. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. No balls and a strike to count. Nothing in 2, the count to Santiago. Swing and a miss as he ran that 2-seamer right by him for the second out.
Anytime a pitcher locates a fastball on the inside corner, it's going to be a tough pitch to hit. That one was spot on, and he had no answer for it.
First offering on its way. Oh, 0-1, here's the pitch. 1-run game here in the top of the 9th. Wastes a pitch on the knuckle curve there. 1-2. Struck him out, so it remains a one-run lead as they head in for their final set of swings. Here's Robbie Grossman. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here.
For the Reds, the left fielder, Robbie Grossman.
First delivery to him on the way. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Lays off the circle change there. A ball and a strike.
Yeah, and if you get a guy flailing at a pitch like that, heck, you're going to go out there and throw that same pitch till he proves he can lay off of it.
And did he go around? No, he did not. Ball 2. Three balls and a strike to the Reds left fielder.
Well, he's pitched great, and I know he wants this CG, but a walk right here could be the end of the line.
And he takes a cold strike at the knees, and that'll run things full.
One of the best ways to keep a guy uncomfortable is to pound him inside. They're doing that, and this one caught the zone.
High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Long run for the center fielder. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning.
Now batting, the right fielder, Dwight Evans.
Settling in now, Dwight Evans. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. And he gets a piece here as this ball's fouled away. Barely able to make contact. Down 0-2 now. One out, nobody on. A ball and 2 strikes. Fouled away. The 1-2. Struck him out and make it 14 punch-outs now in the game.
Matt, just about everything he's doing is working. All of his pitches, great command, great location, and the big key, with 2 strikes, he's attacking the zone.
To the plate now, Jorge Alfaro. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. Now here's the pitch. And solid contact there as this ball is belted high in the air out to left. That one is out of here. This game is tied.
What a swing right there. Picking up the boys, bottom 9, down 1, and you come through in a huge way to tie the game and give yourself a chance to win this one.
He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. And he's got another one. 15 strikeouts in the ball game, and the side is retired. So this game will not end here in the bottom of the 9th as they push across the equalizer, and we're right back where we started from. Now we're going to have a conference at the home plate area, so it would appear that we'll see a double switch here. Cody Hoyer takes the mound as he'll be the first man to pitch here in extra innings.
Now pitching and batting in the 7th spot, number 65, Cody Hoyer. Now catching and batting 9, number 9.
Louis Aparicio is up off the bench to pinch hit here, so we'll see what he can do to begin the extra frames. try to bunt for a base hit here as he gets this one down. And he won't take any chances on that one as this is scooped away in foul territory for the first strike. And it's quickly 0-2. Aparicio stands 5'9" as you see him in the right-handed box. He's a veteran of 19 seasons at the major league level, which is something you don't see very often.
Yeah, he has, Matty, an incredible career, and he's getting into parts unknown as far as seasons played in the big 18 years in the big leagues. You'd be hard-pressed to find just your average generic player. When you start hanging around for that long, you're talking the likes of Mickey Mantle, Andy Pettitte, Mike Schmidt, guys along that lines that have stayed in the game 18 years and produced. Somebody's going to be icing their thumbs after this game. That's a jam sandwich, but able to mix in a knock.
Into the box, Paul Molitor, as the sinker to him finds the zone for strike one. There's one away. The runner at first represents the potential go-ahead score. Double play is in order, however. Takes a pitch high and away for ball one. Possible go-ahead runs on first, one away. Heading out towards shallow right. Evans will come in a bit and put it away for the second out of the inning.
The batter, number 8.
Coming to the plate now, Joe Morgan. There are two gone and the possible go-ahead run at first. Starts him out with a slider for a strike. Swing and a drive. Now to get that one, you'll need a 50-foot ladder to make the catch. A no-doubt home run. So it's a two-run shot to right center. As they take the lead, it's now 4-2.
Usually in extra innings, you wait around for someone to run into one. He took matters into his own hands. Now it's up to his pitching staff to grab the W.
Oliver Perez, a southpaw standing 6'3", gets the ball now out of the bullpen. Now time granted here at the plate as he'll step out of the box. And now still not ready just yet as he steps out for a second time here. At the plate, Andrew Jones, as he'll take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike one. Struggling so far in this one and looking to erase his 0-for-4 ball game right here. Little tardy on that swing as it's well wide of first. Shooting for that low inside corner, but he missed with it. 1-2.
Hey, that 0-2 fastball wasn't even close, but I'm hit right now. I'm still sitting on that heater.
The 1-2.
Looked like he was cheating a heater right there. A little bit too far out in front. Got to find a way to keep his hands back.
The next 1-2 pitch. Hit softly on the ground to first. He's got it. And on to first with it is Freeman, and that'll end the inning. So it's 2 runs here on 2 hits, with one of them being the home run. So now we'll see if these guys can get even in the bottom of inning number 10. The Machine are out in front here, 4-2. John Franco takes the ball, looking to make sure this game goes no further. Save situation here in inning number 10. Digging in, Danny Jansen. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. Evan Longoria has come into the ballgame now as he takes over as the new third baseman.
Evan Longoria.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. The 0-1 delivery.
I can't blame him one bit out on the mound. I'm shocked he didn't pick up the rosin bag and see if he could get a foul ball on that one. He had to see if he would swing way outside the zone.
The count now at 2-2. Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. Here now the 2-2. And he could only battle for so long as he's finally set down here after an 8-pitch at-bat. It's a bullpen game for them now as we have a look at the starters' final line. It was a really nice day on the mound for him.
Well, Matty V, you can only control the things you can control on the mound. He certainly was in control on this one. 9 superb innings. Unfortunately, didn't get a lot of help from his fellas in the dugout swinging the bats, but definitely a powerhouse performance.
It's been a 2-for-4 effort for him so far in the ballgame. Swing and a liner. And there's out number 2.
Now batting, the second baseman, Jackie Robinson.
Digging in and looking for more, Jackie Robinson. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. Below the knees, 1 ball, no strikes.
You have to find a way in this situation to look in that on-deck circle and find a way to get your best hitter to the plate with a chance to tie it.
And maybe a little frustrated on the mound here as the fastball misses for ball 2 now.
Hey, you want to talk about being in a zone? This guy's been raking lately.
Hit high and deep out there to left center field. Racing back the center fielder, and this one is gone. A home run.
Hey, any home run in late innings certainly feels good, but when you're able to take the closer deep, you definitely send a message to the opposition. That's their shutdown guy out on the bump.
Smoked on the ground up the middle, and the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit.
That had to be in the scouting report right there. You don't see too many 0-0 breaking ball ambushes in the game anymore. He had to know that pitch was coming.
Quick check on that tying run at first. And they will put the tag on him. They got him, and with that, the ball game is over.
Hey, it took them an extra frame to do it, but hey, they're not going to complain as they lock up a nice road victory here in 10 innings.
A 1-run finish, 4-3, the final tally today. The Machine with a division-best 102nd team win. Greg Maddux earns a league-best 20th win, turning in 9 very strong innings of work. John Franco closes the door for the save, his 20th of the season. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
Fans, our final line score. First for the victorious visiting team, 4 runs on 10 hits, no errors. They left 6 men on base. For the Reds, 3 runs on 10 hits, no errors. They left 6 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 39 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this afternoon. And we remind you to please drive home safely.